Folks, if you look out the left side of your train, you can see we're getting ready for Pumpkin Patch.
Bye-bye, Mommy.
It's going to all start out September the 16th. That Saturday will be the first day. We'll be operating every day right through the October 31st, Halloween. We got all kinds of fun things that'll be out there. It'll be filled with thousands of pumpkins. You can come out and pick out your own, purchase it, take it home with you. We're going to have a lot of carnival games, face painting, cookie decorating. There'll be panning for gold. There'll be all kinds of photo opportunities, a haunted maze, a haunted house. And folks, here's your insider's tip. You definitely want to buy your tickets early if you can. So you get those at the train station. You buy tickets, books are $15 or $80 right now. They're going to go up to $90 on the 16th. So if you buy early, you're going to save $10 off every 15 tickets. Now, right after we go through the crossing here, I'd like to have you take a look out the left side of the train. Look up high into those 4 palm trees up there. And you'll see the work of our acorn woodpeckers. They've drilled thousands of holes into those trees. They've stuffed a whole lot of them full of acorns. You might just see the birds. They're a black and white bird. They've got a red head. They're very active in this area. And we're coming up on the first of 2 lakes in the park. Fishing is allowed in both of our lakes. If you're 15 and under, you do not need a fishing license. Those 16 and older, you do need a fishing license. And yes, the rangers do come by and check occasionally. Now, right behind the park bench there, you see a male peacock coming down close to the water. And the way to tell the peacocks, the males, from the peahens, is the head and neck color. The females will have a mint green color, where you see he's got a dark blue, royal blue color. That's the way you'll tell them apart. Now, that big stone monument we just went by on the right, that marks the original entrance to our park. Way back in 1897, James Irvine II, he had donated 160 acres to start our park. And folks, you look on the green grass area here at the end of the lake, you'll see 3 Egyptian geese.
Leilani, what's up, girl?
They're right there on
what's
the
up,
grass
baby?
area. Now, our park now is the oldest regional park.
Leilani, what's up, baby?
And if you take a look across our upper
What's
lake
so
there, you'll
serious?
see the oldest structure in the park. That's our 1914 boathouse. And the boathouse originally housed a fleet of 8 wooden rowboats made out of redwood. Those wooden rowboats, they've now been replaced by those multicolored 3-wheeled tricycles on steroids you see out there. They are a whole lot of fun. It's a beautiful afternoon to be out on the lake on one of those. And on the other side of our boathouse, that's Wheel Fun Bike Rental. And they've got all kinds of different types of bikes. And they've got bikes for 1 person, 2 people, 4 people. And the biggest double Surrey bike they've got, it'll hold 4 adults and another 2 kids up on the front. An insider's tip, though, for you folks, if you ever rent one of those double Surrey bikes, make sure you always volunteer to sit in the back. That way they have no idea up front every time you stop pedaling. Now, after we make our turn up here, we're going to be aimed directly at the Orange County Zoo. The Orange County Zoo is home to over 100 animals that are native to the Southwest. They've got black bear, they've got coyote, they've got a bobcat, they've got a beaver, they've got porcupines, they've got raccoons, they've got a kit fox, they've got hawks,
No coyote,
they've got eagles, they've got a giant tortoise, a petting zoo. Their newest and biggest exhibit is a 2.3-acre large cat.
You guys want to go to a boat ride?
3 2-year-old mountain lions on one side of that, very easy.
And wants a boat ride?
The other side has a 3.5-year-old black jaguar named Ziggy. It's only $2 to get into the zoo. If you're under 3, you're free. They'll be open till 4:30 today. And do we have anybody on the train that likes soft serve ice cream? Well, the only place in the park to get it, right on the other side of the bike rental, there on the left side of your train. Now, coming up on the left side of our train, we're going to be approaching 3 buildings that were all built back in 1929 during the Great Depression. This first octagon-shaped building, that's the park's Nature Center. It's got all kinds of hands-on exhibits and displays for you. It's got a short film about the history and the wildlife of the park. It's free to get in. It's a nice place to slip into this afternoon, spend a little bit of time. That long, low building you see in the back over there, that used to be the hot date spot here in Orange County. It was originally a soda fountain. You look through the windows, you can still see the old ice cream freezers in the back wall. It's now a conference center for the county. And there on the left, that's James Irvine II. He's showing us his best side right now. He's flanked by his two Irish setter hunting dogs. That statue was dedicated back in 1997 at the park's 100-year anniversary. And it's called the Winds of Change. And the last building there, that's the open-air bandstand, and it's home to several concerts throughout the year. Now, behind that green mesh fencing off to the right side of your train, you'll see a 104-year-old bird bath and fountain. The original plans for the park called for 12 of those to be built, spread all throughout the park, but that's the only one that actually got built. And we got 3 more male peacocks here on this side. And if you look further in the back, you'll see a couple of
look at that, Kyle.
Remember, the peahens have the mint green colored necks. The males, the peacocks, they've got that dark blue color. And that huge tree we just went by, that is a 450-year-old California coastal live oak tree. And you probably saw several of those California gray ground squirrels up here. We've got a lot of them. We've got their cousins, the tree squirrels. They're more reddish orange in color. They'll be up off the ground in the trees if you see them.
What's up, baby?
Now, folks, off to the left of the train, that's a very famous building. Doesn't have any historic qualities, but it's off the main pace, so that's one of the cleanest restrooms in the park there. Now, if you look across the upper lake on the far shore there, you see a large stone monument. The upper portion there, that's a memorial to the soldiers from Orange County that had fought and lost their lives in the Spanish-American War. In fact, there's a metal plaque there that's made from pieces of the USS battleship Maine that exploded and sank in Havana Harbor at the start of that war. And down below it on the platform, you'll see a cannon that's aimed directly at our train right now. That cannon was forged in 1853. It's made of solid brass. It's known as a 12-pound howitzer. It was able to fire a cannonball over a mile. And after the Civil War, that cannon was moved across the country to Wilmington, California.
Kyle.
It served there at the drum barracks.
Hello,
it was
Kyle.
then moved in front of the Santa Ana courthouse.
What you
we've
doing,
had it
Kyle?
here
What you
since
doing?
1926, protecting our upper lake. And I'm happy to say we haven't had any active piracy ever since. Now, on the right side of your train, we're going around a very large red tree right now. It looks a lot like a California redwood, but that tree doesn't grow naturally here. That is an Australian red eucalyptus. Our naturally occurring trees in the park are sycamore and oak trees. And you may have heard the term mighty oak tree at one time or another. If you look to the left side of our train, we've got several oak trees that have been blown over after heavy wind and rainstorms.
Wow.
They're now lying on their sides, but those oak trees, they keep right on growing. And our oak trees, they'll keep their leaves all year round. Whereas our sycamore trees, those on the right side of the train, on this side of the lake, they've got those big giant leaves that provide all kinds of shade through the summer. But come fall, they're going to lose every one of those leaves. They'll be completely bare all winter long. Now, our lower lake here is home to some 50 to 60 red-eared slider water turtles. If we get a little sun out this afternoon, you'll probably see several of them come out and sun themselves on that back bank. They range in size from a silver dollar all the way up to a dinner plate size, and they're able to hold their breath for up to 30 minutes at a time. Now, folks, just ahead after we go through the crossing here, we're going to be entering a long, dark tunnel. It is very tight quarters in there. And we've had several very large spiders that have been actively working in the tunnel, and they've woven a web from one end of the tunnel all the way to the other. So I definitely want to remind you to please keep your hands and arms inside the train. We'd hate for you to get wound up in that web. And folks, we've been looking for Miner Sam the last couple of weeks. A month or so ago, I saw Miner Sam in there in the mine shaft. He was looking awful thin. In fact, I thought I could see his ribs. So see, help us find a Miner Sam if you can.
Oh, well, we're going through a tunnel.
Well, we got Engineer Rich taking us in now. So keep those hands and arms inside the train, folks.
Oh. Oh. It's so dark, Kyle. A spider.
These paintings are scary. Who's laughing? Who was laughing?
It was a ghost.
No, because I saw something and there's a person.
Yeah.
And the painting was scary.
Oh, yeah?
They had
On
no
behalf of your
pupils.
engineer Rich up on the locomotive, myself, your conductor Dennis here in the back, we want to thank you for riding with us today on the Irvine Park Railroad. As we pull into the station, ask that you please remain seated until we come to a full and complete stop. We will be exiting to the right side of the train, the same side you entered on. Please gather up all your personal belongings. Make sure you've got a tight hold on your young children. And folks, as you go to exit the train, I ask that you please watch your heads. And if you forget to watch your heads, watch your language. Thanks for riding with us, folks. Have a great time.
Thank
in the park.
you.
Bye-bye now.